crabs. He left the stand down for me.
I did.
So you know what, y'all? I got a new job working for Provider Ride. And working for Provider Ride, it's like you need to see the city. So I'm riding one day, and this fucking Jeep pulled up to me with some pink eyelashes on it. And when it got to the light, it had a set of nuts on the back. I said, what the fuck is this, a transgender mobile? But guess who was driving? Bruce Caden Jr. I said, what's up, Bruce? I mean, Caden. But that was some hell of shit because you know what, when you get people nowadays, they're making their cars looking like them, it's crazy. That's just like back in the day, you know how you know somebody that had a pet, a dog or something, and they said the dog looked like the owner. So they doing the same shit with the cars and shit now. So I was at a bar, and the guy asked me, he said, look daddy, have you ever did anything undercover? I said, hell no, I do all my shit on top of the cover. I get up under the cover when I'm done. So how many of y'all got an insurance policy on y'all self? Ladies, y'all got an insurance policy on y'all? Because I told my wife to get an insurance policy on me in case I pass away. I said, I want to be cremated. She said, well, why you want to be cremated? I said, so you can save some money. I said, get the policy, have me cremated, take my ashes and put it in a dish bottle and run me through one more time. I get that last one in, right? Yeah, I get that last one in. I'm just trying to, ladies, why do men get down on one knee to propose to the women? Huh? He ain't talking to you, he talking to the coochie. Ain't that what he looking at? Huh? Ain't that what he looking at? He ain't man take that pussy out of the house and see what the fuck happens. That motherfucker, you got to come back, you can't sleep on ashes. That's some crazy shit. That's what they man for. I think when I got married, I was looking at it, well, I ain't even had to get on my knee. Now I'm already there. I ain't gonna come on the show twice. That's some real shit. So ladies, I just had a birthday last month. Ladies, I made it be 70 years old. Don't I got that sex appeal? But that's how I do sex with appeal. Yeah, last week I took a Viagra, the damn thing. I stuck in my throat, my damn neck was stiff for about 6 hours. Yeah. That's a good ass sex appeal, ain't it? Or it's a blue pill. But it was a real pill. So, how many of y'all got children?
Yeah.
How many of y'all got bad ass children? Cause I got one, you know, the school called me when I heard something my son acting up in school. So the school called me, and I go to the school to see what they wanted. And they said, well, your son been acting out. So they take me to his classroom. So when I get upstairs, I ain't want to interrupt the class because the teacher was asking the students, saying, I want y'all to use the word fascinate in the sentence. So there's one lady raised her hand, and the teacher called on her. She said, well, during the summertime, I went down south and visited my grandfather, and we was on his farm, and he had some sheep, and they were fascinating. The teacher said, no, I want you to use the word fascinate. So another young lady raised her hand, and the teacher called on her. She said, well, I went to Vegas this year, and that was my first time ever going out of town, and I was fascinated. She said, no, I want you to use the word fascinate. So it was a little boy sitting in the back of the room, and she called on him. I think she said his name was Tommy. Tommy said, my Aunt Curly got a sweater with 10 buttons on it, but her titty was so big she could only fascinate. So I was just there, so I wanted to go and check on my other son. So I went down to his class. So it must have been a thing going on with the teachers asking the students certain things. So when I get to his class, I heard the teacher was asking when the student said, when you die, what part of your body go to heaven first? And this young lady raised her hand, and the teacher called on her. She said, well, I think it's your hands. And the teacher said, why is that? She said, because when you pray, your hands aim towards heaven. The teacher said a good answer. But the little boy was sitting in the back, he raised his hand, and the teacher called on him. He said, no, I think it's your feet. And the teacher said, why is that? He said, because I went into my mother's room the other day, and her leg was in the air, and I heard her scream, oh my God, I'm coming. If it wasn't for Dad holding her down, I think she would have got away. So, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't wear condoms no more. Yeah, because black eyes, no. Last time I wore a condom, I took it off. You can hear voices saying I can't breathe. So I ain't got that much going on, y'all. I'm just working on some stuff and trying to get these little jokes going on. So you know, there's a black guy walking across the beach. And as he was walking, he seen the shiny object in the sand. He reached down, he picks it up. It's a genie lamp. He rubbed the lamp and the genie comes out. The genie said, I grant you 3 wishes. He said, I already know what I want. I want to be white, uptight, and not in sight. The genie said, got you. Put your tampon.
Little Daddy, there it is. Little Daddy. Let's go, man.
Give us a shout on, y'all.
Yes, yes. Also, comedians. All right, if your time's up, don't start a new joke.